Welcome back, everyone. 9 o'clock on your Saturday morning. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on 13 Sunrise. I'm Matthew Foltz alongside Matt Standers in for Lindsay this morning. And welcome all the visitors from really across the whole world, even the nation, here in town for Gen Con here in Indy, in downtown Indy. We know our Anna Chalker is live there. So we'll get a little update from her after a while. But so much going on, Matt. We know we got Colts camp happening right now. We know practice gets started in about an hour. And then we also have the State Fair.
State Fair's going on.
So everything's going on.
Anna's at Gen Con. That's where we really get that international audience of folks all around the world. But if you're coming into Indianapolis, maybe for the first time, or you haven't been here often, maybe you're from Southern Indiana or Northern Indiana because you're showing livestock today, or it's the cheerleading competitions today. We're not always this cool.
We're not.
It's deceiving.
We're not.
But we'll take it. Hey, we're in the low 60s right now. I have some weather cameras to show you. The sun is trying to get out a little bit. You can see it in Connorsville a bit better. There in Fayette County, we're at 61. Some blue peaks are out there now in Indianapolis. Every once in a while, you can see the sun kind of shining a little bit better on the Palladium there at the Arts and Design District in Carmel. We're going to be working on our sky. We're actually seeing a little bit more blue sky now in Crawfordsville. Just some temporary morning clouds passing by. That's about it. Nothing major. No rain with these. Just giving you a little extra natural shade. But even with that shade, we're starting to warm up because there's enough sun breaks to try to boost our temperatures. A lot more low 60s now to the north and east of Indy. We were in the mid 50s earlier from Winchester. Winchester did fairly well. I believe you're in the top 10 yesterday for the State Fair band competition. Anderson, #1, took home the title. 61 degrees now, 61 in Muncie. 61, good morning in Kokomo. I think we're third place. There, Muncie Central, second place. Danville, 61, 59, still holding on for the Eagles in Zionsville. It's a comfortable start. It's a cool start, though. You might want a light jacket for now, but temperatures will be warming up. We'll be hitting next to 70 degrees right around lunchtime, and then we'll be in the mid-70s throughout the afternoon. We've been keeping a close eye on air quality alerts. We don't have any here, but northwestern Indiana does. We've had some of that wildfire smoke. It's thinner here, but some of those who are sensitive, you'll be able to sense it a little bit. But today the humidity is low, and that'll continue to be the case. We're just going to work on these clouds. Coming up, Matthew, we'll have more of a timeline of when we'll think will turn mostly sunny, and we'll also let you know when will this cooler air end, because this isn't normal. This doesn't last always that long, so we'll take it when we can get it.
All right, thanks, Matt. Well, new this morning, Metro Police are investigating multiple shootings from overnight, including a double shooting on the city's Near East Side. So officers say it happened around 11:30 on North Colorado Avenue near Sherman Drive and New York Street. Police say that's where they found 2 victims with gunshot wounds. Both of them were expected to recover. However, no word yet on any suspects or motives. Meanwhile, just after midnight, officers say they responded to another shooting on North Tuxedo Street, which wasn't too far from that double shooting. They say they found a person at the scene with a gunshot wound. Then about 30 minutes later, Metro Police say a person walked into Community East with a gunshot wound in a separate shooting. We're told both of those victims are expected to recover. And of course, we will continue to follow all of these shootings. And as soon as we learn more information from police, we'll pass that information along on WTHR.com. This morning, Indiana is taking a tougher stance on immigration enforcement. Governor Mike Braun saying that state agencies will now join forces with federal agents to help detain undocumented immigrants. Marina Silva explains how it will work.
Governor Mike Braun announced new partnerships between Indiana State Police, the Department of Corrections, Department of Homeland Security, and the National Guard to flag undocumented immigrants for possible deportation. Sarah Burrow is an immigration attorney in Indianapolis. She says many immigrants are already afraid.
They're fearful to go to work. They're fearful to go to the grocery store, to send their kids to school, to go to places of worship, to go to the hospital.
Under the agreement, DHS officers and state police can make arrests, detain people, and perform joint operations with ICE. We ask ISP, what's this mean? They didn't give any specifics, saying it's still early in the engagement process.
We could potentially see that this is just an open field for attack on immigrants.
This agreement also allows DOC staff to assist with immigration enforcement inside jails and prisons, even reserving up to 1,000 beds at the Miami Correctional Facility to detain undocumented immigrants.
When you're talking about a prison, you're talking about people who are serving time for very serious criminal issues, housed with immigrants who are awaiting hearings on a civil matter. It's just so distressing. It's so stressful and it's so unnecessary.
The agreement is signed, but what it means for Indiana communities still raises more questions than answers.
That was our Marina Silva reporting. Now, the DOC declined our request for an interview yesterday, but agreed to answer questions via email. We're still waiting on their response. Keep in mind, Indiana is not the first state to do this. In fact, 40 other states have these kind of agreements. Well, Metro Police now say they have arrested a 19-year-old accused of shooting an officer this week. The teen is still in critical condition at the hospital under police supervision. Police say the shooting started when the officer tried to pull over a car that was reported stolen. Now, while that officer was taking the driver into custody, police say one of the passengers got out of the car and shot the officer 3 times. Now, that officer has been released from the hospital, and IMPD shared these photos of officers lining up showing their support for him. The shooting suspect now faces preliminary charges for attempted murder, and the suspected driver and other passenger were also taken into custody after that shooting. This morning, police are still searching for the 4th suspect in that vehicle who ran from the scene, so they're asking anyone with any information that can help to give Crime Stoppers a call.